Yes.
But in some cases, creating a record type is literally different from creating a record type in normal. So let's say if I want to create a record type in opportunities, it is totally different from the other objects, right? So if I go to the opportunities,
Mm-hmm.
in opportunities, what we'll be having, we have something like a sales process, and then we have a record type. We have a sales process, and then we have a record type. Each and every time we create a record type, we need to have a sales process. Why we need sales process? Sales process will control the stage field of an opportunity. Sales process will control the stage field of an opportunity. This is how the Salesforce has been implemented for opportunity object. Generally, in record types, you can control your pick list values, whether to display the drop down value or not, right? But in opportunities, stage field can alone controlled by a sales process. So if I go to and create a record type, let's go to setup. If I go to opportunities, record types, new record type. Now it is asking, see, an opportunity type must be associated with a sales process. You currently do not have any active sales process. You must create a sales process before creating an opportunity record type. Click here to create an opportunity sales process. Either you can click here to continue, and else you have a sales process here. Okay. Under opportunity, you have a sales process. Create. I'm saying that master of fine, and what sales process we can name like partner sales. If I say partner, I mean, let's say need qualification. I don't need qualification field. I don't need ID master decision marker. Closer alert, closer one, just participation. So I just removed three fields. In the whatever sales process I create, if I create a record type now, if I create any record type now, let's say, if I go back, if I create a record type, now it will ask master, record type name is partner sales. Now we need to select a sales process which is not required in order to create a record type in any other objects except opportunity. Opportunity needed sales process. Sales process will alone control the stage field of an opportunity. Now say next, and I'm giving as an opportunity layout only. Say now you can see all pick lists are available to modification. I mean whether you wanted to enable the pick list value and drop down value or not, but there is no stage field, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but that stage field is controlling through the stage field is controlling to the sales process. If I create a new record, now you can see stage field is prospect, need analysis, value proportion, proposal price quote, negotiation, and closer one, closer last. If I want to remove the negotiation and review, all I need to go to my sales process. Instead of record type, in this case, I need to go to my sales process. I have to edit my sales process. Sorry, open it, open it, and then you can remove the next stage if you don't, if you think that it is not needed in this sales process. Like this, you can create a multiple sales process. With multiple sales process, you can have your own record types created. Under one sales process, you can have multiple record types. Either you can also create a multiple sales process. That is also fine. Now you can see need analysis, that is removed. So all you in opportunity stage field is controlling through sales process. Clear?
Yes.
Yeah. Now let's say whenever I go to any websites like if I go to any website, I can show my interest in the website, right? Let's say internet speed. Get it now? No. Get help? Okay, I don't know how to. So if I pass and if I submit my details, what happens? If I entered my name, my location and everything, what happens? If I entered my number here, if I submit, what happens? If I submit my details in this site now, so it will gonna create a record for me, right?
Yes.
So do I have an access to a Airtel database? I'm an
No.
anonymous user, right?
Only for your account.
I'm an anonymous user again, right?
Yes.
So how this is enabled? Am I giving anything to Airtel? No. They are getting any profit from me? No. It's like something we're talking about the customer inviting through a web, right? So web is making everything. So you need to advertise, you need to grab the leads for you through a internet. So how is this possible? That is called whenever you create they are using a guest user. The guest user will enable you to create a record. So in Salesforce, we are getting this as a out of box functionality. We don't want to write even a single line of code which is available readily. So we have a concept called Web2Lead. We have a concept called Web2Lead. You can create your Web2Lead forms. Create Web2. After going Web2Lead, you can go to create Web2Lead form, and you can give what are the fields you wanted from the lead object, and then you can give the return URL. Generate. That's it. So once this is generated, Control A, Control C. Control S, Web2Lead dot HTML. Where it is showing activity. Say. So all you need to do only two things. The starting and end you need to update your HTML. That's it. Starting and end of the form you need to mention your HTML.
I think I'm not. My screen is not refreshing. I guess I can always.
Deepak, it got stuck. Yeah.
Is it? Okay. Let me stop and reshare it. Stop and enter screen. Share. Now?
Yeah, I can see.
Oh, why metadata is coming up? Do this. HTML. So you will be having this code, that what we copied from the Salesforce, till metadata, till form we copied, right? The same thing will go here. The same thing will go here. 1 minute. Yeah, HTML tag we provided. So save it. Now I'll go to my folder, activities, Instead of opening Chrome, if I open in Safari, it would be like a new browser only, right? Altogether. It's like a new system again. I didn't log it in yet. So here I'll pass like I'm passing like Hema company Karnataka. I submitted my details. Okay, I'm submitted.
Mm-hmm.
So my written URL is pro coding skills, which is moving there. So now let's go back. Now let's go back to the system. I'll finish. Now I'll go to my lead section and I'll see today's leads. Hemant, which is generated.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, now the question goes like because he is a Karnataka, okay, SFDC BA is a user who is staying in Karnataka. Okay, so do you think that the entire Karnataka will be having only one user to address all key issues? No, right? We
No.
need to have a different group of people so that they have to pick up whatever the lead is getting created in the system. Otherwise, what happens? One person cannot able to attend all the customers who showed interest to it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So in Salesforce, again, we had a solution for that. So we have an option called queues. Queues means a group of users that you can manage as a one queue. So we can create a new queue. Let's say Karnataka Sales is the team that I am enabling for a lead object. And user I am enabling like a SFDC. You can have a multiple users, but we do not have any users, so I am using one user here. Okay.
Okay.
Save. So again, I had a queue called US Sales Team. Now I am enabling as a lead. Now SFDC BA and read only user. No, SFDC BA and read only user is fine. Now what happened? This is fine. Now I will say sales team. So here you can always have another group also as a another public group also you can add. Public group in the sense it is a group of users again. Public group is a group of users again, but these are public groups are unorganized groups and sales, I mean public groups are unorganized. Let's say I'm going in a crowd, there is a person who is distributing like chocolates or whatnot. So we are going in a crowd. What will be the guarantee that we'll be getting the chocolate to you? Is there any guarantee that everyone will get a chocolate at least one?
No.
If the people are organized, if people are not organized, they just formed a group, and if they're just going at one shot and by getting a chocolates, it's really hard to organize, and you never guarantee that. There might be some people is taking more than one, some people might not get. But if it is a queue, I'll say that I'll make everyone to stand in the same line. Hey, whoever first comes, they will be having only one. Right? What happened now? I know the count of the people and I know how many chocolates I have, so I can able to distribute to everyone without any fail, right?
Yes.
And everyone have their own responsibility. They have to wait until their name comes. I mean, their number comes. It is a group. It's just like throw away and just go on. There is no responsibility. Even if I go, it's my interest. If I don't go, if I don't take it, it's my own interest. But queue is a mandate that you have to work and you have to continue in the queue. So queues will well organized to control the process. Now what happened? Leads, you can assign the lead owner. Let's say if you assign the lead owner to Karnataka sales. Now if I go to change owner, if I select queue, Karnataka sales, save. Now what happened? Now the lead is converted to Karnataka, but Karnataka state. The problem here is whenever I generate my queue, whenever I generate my lead, These need to be automatically assigned to the Karnataka sales team if the state is Karnataka. If I say the state is US, then it need to be assigned to the US sales team, right? That way it need to organize. If the US sales team is created, if the Karnataka sales team assigned, then it is not a feasible solution, right?
Yeah.
So for that, again we had a concept called lead assignment rules. We have a concept called lead assignment rules. In this, create your own custom rules. Custom. Only one is active. Better not to change anything in the standard. So only we created our own custom. Inside, we can create our own rules. This is called owner assignment rules. Let's say sort number 1, leads state or provisions equals Karnataka assigned to Q. Which Q? Karnataka sales. Save it. The same way, in the next order, I'll say that if it is true, again, lead state or provisions equals US assigned to US sales team. Save. New 3. If state or provisions equals to null. If states or provisions equals null. Let's say state or provisions equals null, then assign to sales team. To everyone generically, so they can pick up whatever they wanted. Now what happened? Now I assign my lead assignment rules. Now I'll go back to my system. I'll try to create a new lead. I'll try to create a new lead. I'll try to create 2 leads at same shot. And let's say state, I'm saying US, submitted, lead is created, and again I'll say the Deepak here. I submitted, lead is created again. So with the different cities I'm getting anonymous testing xyz at gmail.com company test city YYY. I'm not providing state and provision. So totally how many leads I created? I created 3 leads now, right? Now I'll go to the leads. I have an option called US sales team, because I'm a part of 2 teams, right? I'm a part of 2 teams, sales team, US sales team, and Karnataka teams. So now what I'm saying, today open leads, all open leads, click on go. Now owner here is the state, here is Karnataka, so you have Karnataka automatically. This is the first record that we assign automatically, manually. And we have a Karnataka sales team has been assigned, right? Owner.
Yes. Yeah.
US sales team. And if there is no, if the blank, then sales team. So we are driving our automation here based on some conditions on the record. It's not only on a state, you can do your own conditions, but are we able to drive our owner automation assignments to anonymous leads? So now
Yes.
we are checking with the state. You can also take up any other value, like if the lead status equal to this and website, or if it is a title like this, or phone number, or such whatnot based on address. You can have your own conditions ready, and you can. But assignment rules will update the lead owners. It will not do anything else. It will only assign the lead owners. Now what happened? Lakshmi Deepak is created in the system. Let's say finally I'm saying that closed converted. Now I wanted to have a status in my lead saying that, hey, I accepted all the proposals whatever this company made, this Salesforce company made, I'm okay with this. So then I'm a lead currently, right? Lead will not gonna generate any revenue to